Oh my God. It's just never ending. This is ridiculous. What a beast. This is the first time I see one in real. Oh my God. 765 LT. Right, so it's obviously getting harder and harder to film car content for you guys as things get more and more locked down. First of all, I hope you guys are doing okay, that you're safe and healthy. But I get asked all the time, if I come to Monaco, where can I see the most supercars? And usually I give all the best car spotting spot, but it's pretty tricky at the moment because none of the cars are coming out. Therefore, I was thinking all the cars must be in the car parks. And the other day, we went to a car park which was completely jam-packed full of supercars. So why not just bring you guys there, show you some of the cars, run through the cars one by one. I'm pretty pumped to see what's in there because they seem to be changing all the time. And yeah, just thought let's go do some car park spotting in Monaco. We need to take the car though. So we're driving over there. You okay in the back? Yeah, okay. All good. We're driving over there. It's actually a spot we go to all the time, like where we film most of our car videos. You know that spot where there's the kind of like background of Monaco and it always looks like we're about to drive the cars right into the sea? It's that spot right there. It's called the Digue. It's like the Monaco's pontoon where there's a lot of boats and stuff often. And so we're always heading there, but not often actually in the car park because we're always staying slightly out of it. But there are so many nice cars there and it's a public car park. That's why we can film this video. There are so many others privately, you know, like private for buildings car parks. And we didn't feel comfortable filming in any of those. But trust me, like some of those you'll go in and it's literally just like a motor show in those things. I went to one once where there was, I think, 2 or 3 Koenigsegg's, 2 Chirons, a LaFerrari, an Enlago, loads of different things. So yeah, it's pretty nuts. If you know the car parks to go to here, you can get some pretty cool stuff. Now then. And it's a public one. This is a public one, yeah. So anyone can go in this at any time. So if you're coming down, the start-finish straight of the F1 is down here. What you do is you go up to the right here, past the International School of Monaco, and then it's at the end of this road down here. So we're at the entrance of the car park. This is where all the boats are. So we got the port on our right. And then you just come in here, ask for your little ticket. In we go. All right, we're trying our best. I've taken my mask off. The lighting's not great, but as soon as we walk in here, there's already some cool things. And I know that the floor underneath is actually where, for some reason, a lot of the cars get parked. It's actually simpler. It's a weird parking. Simpler to get to that floor than this one for supercars. Anyways, we've got a Bmw M4, brand spanking new looking. It's got new car plates on it as well, with competition wheels in orange. Very nice. Macan Turbo, 911 Turbo S. We're going to be going through these quite a bit because there are so many cars in this garage. This one I've actually made a full video with. This is, I believe, a Vantage. Let me just check. I'm not great with old Astons. Is it written anywhere? No. I believe it is a Vantage. That may be completely wrong, and if it is, I'm so sorry. But I think it is. Italian plates. S63 Coupe. Those are very, very cool. Depreciated massively, actually, but this one's got the full carbon diffuser on the back. Wait, look. If I put my torch on that right there, you'll be able to see it. Full carbon diffuser. That's quite rare on these. We've got also, doesn't this look a bit lowered? This is a Macan Turbo, no, a Macan GTS. It's got the GTS wheels right here. But it looks like it's been lowered. Very cool looking. Looks like the old generation over there looks so much older. Ooh, Audi R8. Very nice. This is a V10 Spider Audi R8 with double clutch gearbox. Very nice facelift, same generation as mine. Very cool looking, actually. Not much carbon on it, but very cool. RS6, brand new RS6, doesn't even have a license plate on it. A45, Viano, GT3RS, Martini. Now we're getting into the big boy stuff. Martini GT3RS, that's very cool. No license plates on it either. Oh, now, okay. This is what I saw as soon as we came in. What the hell is this thing? A 4x4 squared G-Wagon, but, look, 700 right here. Do you know what that means? It's a Brabus. So, first of all, look at the carbon wheel arches. Awesome looking. On the standard G4x4 squared, only half of the wheel arch is carbon. With the Brabus kit, the whole thing. It's got the tires pumped down like it's about to go sand driving. But yeah, this thing is an animal. Bi-turbo, 700 horsepower, G 4x4 squared, just dumped in a car park. What an animal. And there's a Jeep next to it. This thing is so sick. These are worth a lot of money. I don't know how much, but a lot. Anyways, let's go down to the next floor. This is where things get sick, believe it or not. This was the almost like more chilled, relaxed floor. Things get pretty serious downstairs. Oh, and it's about to get very serious. Now, as you can tell, there's still a ton of spaces which aren't full, and what's really cool is these cars are always changing. I don't know, like the owners or whoever's putting dealerships, whoever's putting these cars here, are constantly changing. So every time you come, there's new cars. Like I haven't seen any of these cars before. Now, you walk in and you're greeted by a boat, basically, a brand new Rolls-Royce Phantom 8. Really cool. Now we're going to be looking at the specs of some of these. This has like a dark tan interior. You won't be able to see it because the lighting only gets better down there. Really cool, extremely expensive first car to be greeted by. I don't know it looks like it's privately owned. Look, have you seen how he's parked as well? The levels of care while doing that are extremely low. Look at this. I'm sorry, but that is insane for a public car park. There's just a line of supercars. I'm sure maybe in Dubai you maybe get some of this, but here, I mean, it's nuts. Let's not forget, really cool, Cayenne Turbo Coupe. Really nice wheels, actually. Are these stock? They look like they are. Very nice. That's good. That's cool. That's like looks like an Urus a bit. Then what do we have? We have an DB11 Volante. Nice paint color. Very metallic paint on this. But I've never been hugely convinced by the DB11s. Paul Wallace, Supercars of London, loves these things and kept telling me about them. I've always been more of a Vantage guy. Conveniently, there's one right here. Because DB11, I don't know, it's more expensive than the Vantage, but does it a bit less for me. This actually has an even more metallic. Look at that. So James Bondy. Oh, we got a car starting up and going. The noise of that isn't too bad. Range Rover. Oh, it is. This paint is ridiculous. So cool. This looks awesome. Full piano black kind of finish. No carbon on this one. And next to that, we've got a Portofino. So Portofino replaced the California and California T. This is a nice color as well. Much less metallic. And look at that. So you can see there's a bit of flake in it. But when you compare it to the Aston one, I hope that comes off on camera. Yeah. Massive difference. Cool looking. Which would you have? Portofino or Vantage?
Vantage.
Yeah? Yeah, I think I would probably have the Vantage as well. This one's taken a beating. I love how we just like this one. Like, oh yeah, completely normal. There just happens to be another one. This is beautiful. This paint, slightly metallic, not too much, but very deep blue. But look, oof, something's hit pretty hard there. That's nasty looking. Nice spec though. Nice wheels. Right, let's keep going because we've got a few cars to go through. Bentley Continental GT V8. This, again in blue. Oh, really nice blue. Look at that. Very flat. No flake in it. But that works. All these cars are quite dusty. You can tell they're not moving around all over the place. Very nice. What else? 599 GTB. This was the engine of the Ferrari Enzo. Naturally aspirated V12. I believe around 605 horsepower. I've always loved the size of the rear diffuser on these. And obviously it's kind of the precursor to the 599 GTO, which is arguably one of the most loved kind of modern-ish Ferraris. Very nice paint on this though. You can tell the paint's got a lot of swells in it, and it's pretty aged. Decently old car. Nice spec though, black on black, with the silver wheels, very, very classy. F1 gearbox, it's not a manual. If it was a manual, it would be worth about 4 times more. These are actually starting to kind of climb up again a tiny bit of value. Very cool. This is sick. 488 Pista, but 488 Pista, and look, this is matte factory. This isn't a wrap, is it? No, that's paint. Matte factory paint. I don't want to touch the car, but I believe that is a painted stripe. Carbon everywhere. Look, it's got the full carbon front splitter. Doesn't have the carbon lights. But what else does it got in carbon? Oh, it's got the carbon here, Ferrari logo. Gloss black wheels, very nice. Gloss black on the matte paint. The red calipers, Ferrari shields. Carbon on the air intake there. Carbon back here, yeah. This is a heavy, heavy spec. I don't know if you can tell, but that is a full red Alcantara interior. The steering wheel's even red, and the flappy panels are red as well. Oh my god, what a spec. What plate is this? Monaco. That's quite something. Do you like that? Yeah? You would have a spec like that?
Maybe not.
It's a little bit bold.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Look at this. 2 812 Superfasts right next to each other. Erwan, left or right? Left? Yeah, I think I'd go left as well, just from first glance. Obviously, there's the stripe on this, which is paint. Yeah, look at that metallic flake in the paint. So that will be an expensive option. Full carbon front splitter. That's pretty impressive to see. Not many 812s actually have this. Full carbon, whereas this one, right here, you can see what it looks like without the carbon. It's kind of that grey finish. This is a much more metallic classic grey. This is a much more flat Nardo grey. Both sports seats. This one's got the harnesses. That one's got the Daytona finish on the seats. Strong specs, but I mean, the one with the stripe will be like 50,000 more than this one right here, I reckon. Because look, I mean, it's got carbon everywhere. Side skirts, got carbon mirrors. Look at that, again, to compare. That's what the carbon mirror looks like. That's what the stock mirror looks like. This is what the stock door handle looks like. This is what the carbon door handle looks like. Now, not to flex, but I do have a carbon door mirror on the Scuderia. Not to flex, but I'm going to flex. Oh, look at this. It's got the tinted rear window. Full carbon rear diffuser. Black exhaust tips. Whereas on this side, you got that classic rear diffuser with the non-blacked out exhaust tips. Very, very nice though. Both of those. Comment which one you'd have. Also, oh my god. It's never ending. This is ridiculous. This is an F8 Tributo Spider next to a 488 Pista Spider. The F8 Tributo literally replaced the 488. And seeing those now is already rare enough, but seeing them side by side is really cool. It's crazy how I never thought they'd look that different, but there's a pretty substantial difference between the way these things kind of hit you. It looks kind of wider and lower, doesn't it, the F8? Which do you prefer?
Yeah, F8.
F8? Comment down below.